Throughout American history, in the midst of strife, great leaders have kept the U.S. standing on its guiding principles of liberty, justice, and equality. Be it George Washington, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, or Martin Luther King, Jr. The success of American people stems from our strong values and fighting spirit. Every year, Americans celebrate Thanksgiving. But what are we celebrating? The turkey? The football? No. We are celebrating the strong values that bind us inextricably to our forefathers, the ties that reach through time and characterize us all as Americans. We celebrate our values. For the Pilgrims, it was hard work, religious devotion, and perseverance. For Americans today, it's our family ties and our good fortune. America was founded on values strong enough to carry hundreds of people across the Atlantic, survive harrowing winters, and ultimately form a nation on equal opportunity principles that serves as an inspiration to the entire world. America has been through many dark times, but each time Americans have pulled through. Slavery is an indelible scourge on our history, but it can be also seen as a source of hope. It was an immoral thing that almost split the country in two, but it is also an example of our devotion to our values and all that we are willing to sacrifice in order to uphold our morals. Americans are a people who feel and act strongly. We defiantly claimed our independence from England when we were a meager 13 colonies and a few thousand strong. We split our country in half to mend it back together in a way that aspired to improve life for all American citizens. We strove to create a better world in the 1920s through the noble experiment. Every single time our rights were endangered or our values undermined, we confidently and unceasingly pursued them, like the women of the early 20th century that never gave up the fight to endow all women with the right to vote. Our history, in 238 years, is teeming with an indomitable spirit of morality and persevering through difficult circumstances to come out better than when the troubles began. The first settlers had no assurances that their foray to the New World would be a success, but their attitudes allowed them to survive. Their attitudes now characterize the very foundation of American values. There has been poor choices and egregiously bad decisions, but the good that pervades the worst times in American history outshines the bad, making us a nation of people who try our best to pursue a better life, a better world for all. For our future, it is conceivable that we will continue on with the perseverance of the American spirit. We will make mistakes, but at the root of these decisions is a desire to keep our American values whole. Currently, we are going through economic hardship, government gridlock, and social upheaval. Technology and other sciences are rapidly changing our lives. Nevertheless, our history of making it through revolution, civil war, economic depression, world wars, conflicts, and social changes, all leaving America changed into a better form than when we began, give Americans sumptuous evidence that we will continue to learn from our mistakes and continue to evolve into a better nation, but never lose our spirit.
Wow.